What is up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this beautiful Thursday, October 27th, 2016. Hope everybody's having a great week. Friday is almost here, and today I want to do a quick video on just using some rewards to boost the roster. Got a couple that are being championed today as well. We're going to do some MaCho Time with Sentry and Spider-Man, and then we're going to use the rest of the covers to level some champions and earn some rewards. If this is the first time on my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking that link. I do appreciate everybody's continued support who has helped me get this far, and hope that you continue to support this channel so that we can go even further. So let's get started real quick. 80 rewards ready to be claimed, and we're just going to start from the bottom because that's on a time-sensitive basis. Do all these. So we have some recruited, some big enchilada, some rewards from events. We got lots of Daredevil, we got Storm, we got some Hulk in there, another Luke Cage 4-star, which I've been saving, holding on to. Kamala Khan, lots and lots to get to, so let's go ahead and get started. Earning some heroic points there. ISO, alright, so 3-star Hulk, indestructible, up to 197. We're going to go next with Blade. Try not to get the sun in the camera angle. Earning some command points, up to 192. Kamala Khan coming at ya. Started at 183. Working our way up to 186. Gamora, one of my more recent champions. Starting at 169. And another 3 covers there, up to 172. Black Panther, just the 1 cover, but got some hero points out of the deal, not too shabby. Deadpool, one of my all-time favorite 3-star characters. If you don't have him completely leveled, make sure you do that. His purple ability is great cheese for some of the harder bosses and levels. Takes damage and then heals himself. Great all-around character. Definitely love me some 3-star Deadpool. Daredevil. Going up a few levels here as well. Looks like 4 in total, even earning the Elektra there from level 183. Patch I never used to like until I championed, or just before I championed him. I championed him because I figured out he was actually kind of awesome when used correctly with the right team-ups. I do like him with either Daredevil or Loki. Those characters make a great combination. Daredevil, radar sense. When enemies have tiles on the board, he can do extra damage based on that. Loki converts enemy tiles to friendly, so very useful there as well. Got some hero points from our friend 3-star Falcon. Some more command points off Psylocke. Add a couple levels there. Here comes Storm. I know I have at least 3 for her, maybe even 4. So 172. Take some command points. Looks like 5 in total, up to 177. Very nice. I like. So getting close to 183 for her. That is the next 4-star cover set. And that is going to be for that Blue Lady Thor. As you can see, we're just a few levels away, but doable. Luke Cage, great support character. Love his passive red protect tile there, as well as heavy hitter with yellow and black abilities. Iron Fist, can't get enough. Got some command points there. We're up to 20, so we'll do an extra legendary draw at the end of the video here. I'm going to save Sentry because we're going to champion him in just a moment. Add in some covers for Hood, 3 in total. Got some ISO, hero points next up on deck for rewards there. Bullseye. Another great pairing with Patch, simply because of his purple ability, which is takes two selected special tiles and uses them as basically thrown weapons and deals some extra damage there. You can use that to take out some of those enemy tiles that Patch puts on the board. Great fuel for the fire there. Human Torch 3-star, getting some ISO rewards up to 174. Rock Ock, also a great pair for Patch, because when you do match away those enemy tiles, creating two strength tiles, two strike tiles. At level 5 it increases to 2, so that's a good one to have there. Train up Luke Cage, his black ability now up to level 5. Anytime the enemy fires a power, creates a black strength 257 protect tile. And then, if Luke is in front, removes a random enemy attack, strike, or protect tile before it would simply reduce by an amount up to 142. So this is just going to erase one of those enemy tiles completely as a passive ability. I can't say enough about Luke Cage 4-star's black ability. Love this one, especially against goons who just fire abilities non-stop. You get tons of defense tiles on the board, and then now at level 5, you're going to be removing those enemy tiles as well. So he's up to a 150 build already. Scarlet Witch. Some hero points there. Dr. Doom. Up to level 186. She-Hulk, great support class character, also pairs well with Patch. Apparently this has become a Team Patch video, which I didn't expect, but we're just sharing information. The ability to steal and increase strength on her blue ability, which is Settlement, I believe it's called. So that's a great one to help with Patch's ability to make it more team-friendly. Got quite a few... well, I thought I had more than that. Just 2 Squirrel Girl covers. I'll take it though. Scrolling on up to Black Widow, Grey Suit Black Widow. Adding in a couple levels as well. She's almost to that 183 mark. I'm going to scroll back because I don't remember what her 4-star match is, but it's going to be coming up soon. Hers is Nick Fury. Makes sense. So, you know, Black Widow, Nick Fury. That is his blue demolition ability, which I think I already have maxed at 5. Yep, there he is right there, right next to her. How about that? So that'll be extra ISO. No, whoop. Went too far. Or it's having to reload. Anyways, while it does this, I will be right back. Alright, after a small technical difficulty, running and grabbing some food and a doctor's appointment, now I'm back. So for you it hasn't been that long, but I wanted to definitely finish up this video for you guys, so here we go. Adding level to Cyclops. I really do like 3-star Cyclops. He has some great abilities to produce red with his yellow ability, changing team-up tiles. It's perfect for fueling other characters' red abilities, or Cyclops's if you don't have one. But putting him with somebody like Captain America, where you get return on red AP after his ability countdown tile comes back, that's great. Someone like Daredevil helps differentiate some other colors, adding blue and purple as well. Ambush is a great ability that you can kind of coerce into firing by creating more red tiles on the board. If there's some red tiles near it, Ambush gets placed and then consequently gets added damage, and if you match it, it actually will relocate that ambush tile. So very neat matchup there as well. And we're skipping through those 4 stars for the moment. Alright, adding one on to Vision. 3-star Thor. Heroic Recruit token. Alright, alright, alright. Dakin. Just one there, up to 185. Captain Marvel. Got a couple for her. Got some command points. Got some ISO. Alright, so we got an extra 4-star Peggy Carter, Captain America cover here. Ultimate Soldier, now level 2. Deals 1136 in damage, ignoring projectiles. So that's up about 300 from the last level there. At max level goes up to 3466 based at this current level, so that's triple the actual damage just by going up to level 5. So obviously ignoring projectiles is a huge bonus, especially fighting some characters that put down those, such as Bullseye, Spider-Man, Black Panther. Characters that create those projectiles can be kind of obnoxious, so ignoring those and creating a bunch of damage is hugely beneficial. So that puts her to 210 build for now. 4-star Hulk. And Hot Dog Stand, I really like this ability since it's been changed. This changes the amount of heal. Nope, actually it doesn't. From 2 to 3, it still heals for 545 health, but converts 4 blue or green basic tiles to charged tiles instead of 3 at the previous level. Starting at level 4, it increases the amount of heal and 5 tiles become charged. And then also at level 5, the heal amount increases and also 6 basic tiles become charged. So that is now a 2-4-3 build for Amadeus Cho Hulk. Ragnarok gets 1 boost. Get some hero points out of it. Skip an Invisible Woman, Ant-Man, those are abilities I don't need to level up, or they're not championed, because I don't have any 4-star champions just yet, so those will sit there. I'll probably sell them at the end of the video here. Steve Rogers, 3-star. Great for those wave rounds. I do like using him since he does return AP very easily. You get to use those abilities, get the AP back. You don't have to stack it up again, unless of course those countdown tiles get matched away, so that's very useful. Punisher gets 1 extra there to 177. Sam Wilson, I'm going to not use his yellow cover. I really want to have a 3-5-5 build for him, which is 3 for the yellow and then 5 and 5 for the next 2 there. Dive Bomb I already have at 5. Currently he's a 4-4-5. I'd like to add in 1 more blue cover for him because it increases the amount of tiles that it strengthens friendly tiles from 1 to 2. So that is much more beneficial. So I'm going to leave that there. Colossus gets an extra 1 to 181, 2 levels away from his 4-star reward, which is Wolverine, X-Force Wolverine. Okay, and what are we left with? Sentry and Elektra. Alright, so let's go ahead with the MaCho Time Max and Champ overview for Sentry. So as you've been following along, you know I have a few 3-stars left that are not championed. Trying to champion every 3-star that I have. Sentry, he's kind of been on my back burner for a little while, but now that I know he has a chance to drop a Moon Knight 4-star as his reward, champion reward, I am definitely going to invest some time with him just for that Moon Knight reward, because Moon Knight is a badass. So he's at level 100. Like I said, I didn't put much effort into him. We're going to knock him a few levels higher here, up to 166, promote for 7,500. Now he's championed. Any of those abilities can be upgraded, changed, taken down, played with however you like. That's what you get for championing a new character, if you haven't done that yet. And then, of course, it made me go all the way back. He's 166 because we just championed him, so I went too far. 66. Sentry. Here we go. So, now, for rewards, let's take a look. Of course, the first level of increase at 167 is a legendary recruit token. You get your purple ISO, hero points, command points, etc., and so on and so forth. First ability for Moon Knight is going to be green at 183, which is one of the more powerful abilities that he gets. It does target a random enemy, does a ton of damage, but you don't really have control over it, of who it targets. Purple, that's the ability I'm not looking for either. I need his black ability. So, got to make it all the way up with Sentry to 265 for that black ability. I think he's at a 155 build or something like that right now. So 1 black, 5 pink, and 5 green. Purple, pink, whatever color it is. And then legendary recruit token for 266, of course, 100 levels higher. So we'll go ahead and claim these. So the biggest drawback to Sentry is, of course, the self and team damage. However, the damage output is quite significant. So taking a look at Supernova, deals 1575 to the enemy team, then shatters up to 9 random red tiles, so it creates a cascade. Each tile damages the enemy team for 263 and allies for 138, but does not generate AP. This power ends the turn. So, base of 1575 plus 9 times 263. Let's go with 225. Is that right? Or about 250, 2,500 in damage, give or take. So 2,500 plus 1575. That's 4,000, close to it, in damage. But also deals about a little over 1,000 damage to friendlies as well. So that's a huge hit. It can potentially knock a player out depending on how many hit points they have left remaining. So best to use with caution and in an effort to kind of end the fight and be a little bit reckless with your team. World Rupture, it's a 12 AP cost, his green ability. This creates countdown tiles that deal 158 damage to enemies and 75 to allies, so it's about half the damage. I have this one at level 3. At max level, it's going to deal 184 damage to enemies and 64 to allies, which is about a third of the damage. So it also is a decrease from that 75. So starting at level 4, it drops and then stays dropped at level 5 with an increase in the overall damage. Sacrifice is a 8 yellow AP cost. Takes 1735 damage but converts a random yellow basic tile into a strike tile. Strength 576. So that is huge extra damage. As long as it stays on the board, it does have potential to be matched away. But taking 1735 damage is almost, well, 17% of his health. It's not quite 20%. It's a little more than 10. So he's got just over 10,000 health. So almost, we'll call it 17% because it's pretty close. You can check the math. So you only get to use that so many times. The ability, will continue to drain your health, but increase the survivability of your teammates by dealing extra damage output. And of course, that strike tile does add damage to the enemy damage as well. I'm still not yet certain if it affects friendly damage done to the team. I haven't been able to try that because I haven't used Sentry all that much, but maybe something I'll look into. If you know the answer to that, feel free to let your fellow questers and myself know in the comments below. I would appreciate that. Sentry is affiliated with villains, the Dark Avengers, and Team Iron Man for the purposes of abilities affecting heroes and villains or Team Cap or Team Iron Man as well. Haven't seen any abilities affect Dark Avengers just yet, but for example, Ghost Rider has an ability, Hellfire, where if there are more villains on the team, then it does deal more damage with that attack. And then, of course, your Civil War, 5-star Iron Man and Cap have abilities each that focus on Team Iron Man or Team Cap affiliations. So that's MaCho Time with Sentry. Let's scroll back over here to our level 100s. We're going to take Spider-Man, and we have a few extra covers as well. So Spider-Man's a decent support class. He's very low health comparatively to some other characters at the same level. He does generate defense tiles, but only up to 4. So this is where someone like Bullseye is more effective, because you can just spam the defense tiles, purple, 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 all over the board. What I don't like, well, what the difference is, I guess I should say, with this one, you can increase the effectiveness of the protect tile based on how many web tiles are on the board. So if you're using his blue ability, stuns the enemy and creates a yellow web tile. It creates still only 1 web tile, even at level 5. The stun amount is changed. Of course, I'm going to take my glasses off because I realize the sun's starting to set. It's getting a little bit darker. So basically what we're talking about is using one ability. Those web tiles, they can also factor in with other web characters such as Venom, such as other iterations of Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen. And then they don't do anything really except for add in extra protection. So while you only get 4 if you have a ton of web tiles on the board, you could even get web tiles from other characters such as Venom or Spider-Gwen, for example. That would increase your defense tiles because web tiles are not friendly or enemy, they just are what they are. Spider-Man's affiliated with Heroes, Avengers, and Team Iron Man. And he's also been at level 100 for a while, so we're going to take him up to 166. Dump some purple ISO there, 7,500. And we're going to start taking off with some rewards. There's a legendary recruit token, so we have quite a few of those to pull. I think at least 2, maybe 3 so far. Rewards for Spider-Man, there is a 4-star Venom, so I'm guessing that's who it's going to be. I haven't looked yet. 183. Oh no, Miles Morales. Okay, so they decided to go with the Spider-Man theme there, Miles Morales. Purple is his hide-and-seek ability. And then the next one up is his yellow at 223. Some legendary recruit tokens, command points, legendary recruit tokens at higher levels, 8 command points, 10 command points, legendary, 15 command points, up to 2,000, 2,500 ISO, and then red. Miles Morales ability there at 265, followed by a 266 legendary recruit token as well. And for other rewards, let's make sure I didn't forget anything. Still have those double dinos. Still have Elektra. Alright, so what I may do, just for funsies, whoops, not that. We're going to spend a little bit, and we've earned probably that much just in this video alone, I'd say. It's a little warm here in my car. And now that I have an extra roster, what I can do with those bonus ones is recruit, roster. I'm going to, let's take Elektra. Oh, wait a minute. Why doesn't it let me? Yes. There it goes. So, I already have her on the roster. I'm going to recruit it again. And I have her purple ability is less because I like Shadow Step, being able to take damage instead of taking damage, dealing damage. And then Ballet of Death is her red ability, which is a passive trap tile that deals damage at the start of the turn. Enemies can't see it, so it's more effective than a standard strike tile, or attack tile, I should say, that it, you know, it could be anywhere. And so you just keep matching reds, hoping you get it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, which is a huge benefit in combat, not knowing which trap tile to remove. So we're going to train, oh, and here we're going to get to pick. She's a level 70 because she's a new 4-star. So we're going to pick this one, we're going to train that up. And we're going to go back, raise her level, and then we're going to sell. Just to see what happens. I have a feeling, sneaky suspicion, that we're going to get more for it rather than just 1,000 ISO it would have given us to sell each cover individually for 500. Where is she? So it cost me about 1,400. Where's the option here? There we go. So you get 4,000 back. So that's I invested 1,400 to level her up. I had 2 covers. 4,000 back. That's a profit of about 2,500. So I'll take that. And I think this is going to be my new process. I'm going to keep an extra slot on my roster. And what I want to do is when I have multiples of a cover, it's something that I'm not really ready to champion, so I can't use yet. Leveling it up a little bit. So have that spare slot in the roster. It costs you a little bit of hero points. But if you do that, you can increase your ISO earnings much quicker. If you are earning the same type of rewards, say from an event or from a pack, you know, a bunch of 2-star Captain Americas, for example, and you have the ability to add covers to one in particular. Maybe it's a 3-star or 4-star, for example. It's the same situation. You're going to earn more ISO just like that, just like what I did. So it costs a baseline of hero points up front for the extra space, but then after that, it's just purple ISO to level, and you can add those extra characters, covers into that character for more profits. So let's do the same thing with Devil Dinosaur. So we're going to recruit Devil Dino. Whoops. And again, the reason that I have 3 pinks, I'm going to keep the second Devil Dino that I have, which I did have another video for previously. Add a 544 build. I'd prefer a 554 build, but I don't trust the random match. It might be a friendly. It could not be as effective. The damage isn't that great. So what we're going to do is wait for another red cover, and then I'm going to fix him up the way I like. And in the meantime, here we go with Prehistoric Arms, level, 7842, and sell for 9,000. That's not a huge bonus. It's only about 74. Yeah, it's not even quite 2,000. So, but it's more than what I would have gotten at 500 apiece. So there you go. Hold on to these guys, I think, for a little bit. I know I'm not going to level up Hulkbuster, so we'll just get rid of that and save myself a couple days of waiting. In the meantime, let's go back and pull some... I gotta turn on some AC in my car. Pardon me just a moment. Maybe not, because that dinging's annoying. Oh, there it goes. Went away. So we are going to draw some recruit packs. There goes another 4-star, or 3-star Daredevil. Ooh, another. Ooh, back to back. Look at this. Whoops, don't want to do that. Okay. So let's go level those guys real quick. Since we got back-to-back 3 stars, that's rare. From the Heroic Pack. Deadpool, up to 189 now. So that was some pretty good luck. Let's hope that luck holds for the Legendary Pack. We do have 3 5 stars that are in the latest Legends Pack. It's Black Bolt, Black Widow, and Bruce Banner Hulk. These have not changed probably in at least a month or 2 since I've been paying attention on these guys. The Classic Legends has no chance to drop any of these latest Legends, but it does have a 2.1% drop rate for the other 5 stars available in the game, and then 2.2% drop rate chance per draw for all these 4-star characters. So, let's take a chance here. 5-star right off the bat. Good luck continues. That's another 5-star Hulk, Bruce Banner, smartest guy in the room. We'll take a look at that. Another 5-star. Okay, back to back. Apparently today's a good day for drawing these guys. Please be purple. Yes! I've been waiting forever for this color. It's the one that I don't have, and well, we'll get there. So we'll review all these. I'm going to draw a Classic Legends just because I have the ISO from leveling up some characters. Got another Moon Knight Black. Ah, purple. Well, 5 awesome draws out of 6. 2 Heroics and 4 Legendaries is not a bad day, guys. That is some very well worth the wait rewards I'm very excited about. So, let's go back to the roster. I'm going to sell Moon Knight because he's not going anywhere. So, Hulk, Bruce Banner. Currently only have the 1 blue cover. We're going to add in 2 black covers. Smartest guy in the room, it's a black ability, costs 7 AP. When Bruce walks into a room, immediately he takes charge, earning the ire of his peers and fracturing... I don't know. Go away. Fantasy football. Anyways, earning the ire of his peers and fracturing team unity. Creates 3 strength 190 attack tiles and an additional strength 190 enemy attack tile for each non-downed ally. So, if there are no allies left on your team, he's the only one that will not create an enemy attack tile. If you do have extra guys available, however, then of course you get 1 tile for each of them, which is going to be at max 2. So let's go ahead and add that in. And at level 2, that's going to increase damage to 217, and the enemy tiles still stay at 190. At level 5, you're going to create 3 strength, 326 attack tiles, and an additional strength 190 enemy attack tile for each non-down ally. So that part of the ability is not going to change. It's just the amount of strength of attack tiles that you're creating at that current level. So he goes to a 120 build. I'm going to keep him at 255 for the moment because reasons. And then we got Cold as Ice, which is Iceman ability. He's 3-star or 4-star, but he's back here with the rest of the 3s. So I have a 350 build currently, about to go to 351. This is definitely going to help with Clash of the Titans. Cold as Ice transforms 4 red tiles into blue tiles and reduces enemy red AP by 2. That ability is awesome. So what we're looking at is Whiteout deals enemy team damage 1055 plus 94 for every blue tile on the board, up to a max of 15. So by creating 4 extra blue tiles, with considering the fact that they're not matched away or automatically disappear when they pop into red, it gets matched automatically. Adding 4 extra tiles worth of damage is nearly 400 on top of that 1055, plus whatever else is on the board. So huge kind of a self-serving ability there. At level 5, it transforms 7 and reduces enemy AP by 4. So Taking enemy AP away is going to keep your team active much longer, taking the other team longer to accrue the same amount of AP to use their abilities. It's huge. So we're going to how much ISO? 43. I'll level them up, but not quite all the way to the max. I do have one 3-star left to level. That is Mystique. She is back here, level 100. She should be my last level 100 3-star. Out of all the covers that I've gotten for the past maybe 2 weeks, because it's a 14-day countdown, all those rewards that I had, none of them were Mystique. So whatever the reason for that, she is a character that I wanted to level before, but either lost covers or wasn't able to have enough ISO to champion her at the time. But she is my last 3-star project, so as soon as I get some Mystique rewards, be looking for that video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's fun for me to include you in as I boost my roster in videos like this. Taking a look at rewards and benefits for each character, pulling awesome rewards like that purple Iceman cover, like those 5 stars. You know, that's all great fun. I love getting those as well. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a quick thumbs up, share, subscribe, tell your friends, link it out on social media. And you can follow me on Twitter as @MrMPQ. I'll put a link in the description below. And this has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Until next time, keep on questing.